It is an absolute thrill to be hosting the Miss Universe National Costume Show live from one of our favorite countries in the world, El Salvador.
Arbany, you look fantastic. But I have to say I'm a little annoyed because I thought we were getting dressed up tonight.
Nick, I'm dressed up. I am dressed up. What is this all about?
Well, I wanted to wear something that represented El Salvador, of course, and I thought, why not go with a large #1? Because this country, this is the #1 destination for surfing, coffee, and of course, volcanoes. Plus, it's the color of the flag.
Okay, I can agree with that. And it is fun. And that is what the costume show is all about. Let's have some fun. Last night was all business as the delegates competed in the preliminary competition, and tomorrow they will be rehearsing all day long. But tonight, they have a chance to let their hair down and rep their countries.
That's right, and we are just 2 days away from finding out whose head you'll be placing the Mawad crown on. And perhaps more importantly, who I will be co-hosting next year's costume show with.
For those of you who haven't seen a national costume show before, as the delegates walk the stage tonight, we are going to tell you about their outfit and what it represents. And it's become a tradition at Miss Universe to throw in a little rhyme at the end about each costume. And if any of them are too cheesy, please address all your complaints towards Nick after the show.
That works for me. And this year, remember, you can vote for your favorite costume. Just download the Miss Universe app.
Well, what do you say, El Salvador? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Come on, let's hear it.
Let's see some national costumes.
Let's go.
The 72nd Miss Universe National Competition begins with Albania. The eagle is a symbol of Albanian nobility, and it's no coincidence that its wings are golden, as the country it represents is beautiful and prosperous. This proud, graceful bird is not afraid to soar to new heights. Looking golden and regal, she's one noble eagle, Albania.
Angola. The Mumuila women manage their husbands' fortunes, and the beads and necklaces they wear are symbols of their wealth. These women, a vital part of Angolan culture, even wear their many necklaces to sleep. She proceeds to slumber in beads, Angola.
Argentina! Inspired by the son of May, this costume represents the national symbol on the Argentinian flag. The look comes complete with a cape showcasing the iconic World Cup and traditional local cuisine. It sure is fun to dress up like the sun in Argentina!
Aruba. This indigenous queen safeguards what matters most, our planet. In her care, she defends not just her people, but the very earth beneath our feet, standing firm against the threat of climate change. This queen's brainstorming how to stop global warming in Aruba.
Australia! Drawing on one of Australia's most prized assets, this dress is a celebration of its incredible and unique native wildflowers. On display are colors symbolizing the land, sea, sun, and people. We could stare for hours at native wildflowers in Australia.
The Bahamas. This costume pays homage to a 19th century doll, a souvenir from the Bahamas' world-famous international straw market. Woven in burlap and straw accents, its gems and stones feature the patriotic colors of gold, black, and aquamarine. It's easy to fall for this jeweled doll in the Bahamas.
Bahrain! This costume is called a bead of pearl and is a plea to preserve Bahrain's pearl heritage. The glistening objects are one of the world's great treasures and a key part of the Gulf country's culture and economy. Give it a whirl and go save a pearl like Bahrain!
Belgium. This stunning costume is an ode to Latin dance and features red, the color of the Belgian flag. The train's fabric is from Her Royal Highness Princess Delphine van Saxen-Coburg, who's an artist and fashion designer. This ode to Latin dancing has the entire room glancing at Belgium.
Bolivia! Here we have the Bolivian Amazonian warrior, sent to defend against the extinction of the blue-bellied wild bird. The bodice and skirt were embroidered with seeds, and the whole costume is made from recyclable materials. Behold this bird defender in all of her splendor, Bolivia!
Brazil! This costume is a tribute to the majestic blue macaw. As a winged guardian, this delegate brings a message of conservation as danger threatens these birds and the biodiversity they represent. We're in awe of this blue macaw, Brazil.
British Virgin Islands. Lady Ursula and her 11 lamps represent the 11,000 virgins who, according to legend, were martyred along the Romano-British princess, Saint Ursula. The white in her dress signifies purity and the gold triumph. One thing's for sure, this saint remained pure in British Virgin Islands.
Please welcome to the stage, Bulgaria. Handmade using faux feathers, it's the golden owl, Bulgaria's largest nocturnal bird of prey. It personifies courage and fearlessness, a perfect reminder to pursue and achieve our goals. This look came together thanks to the great golden feather, Bulgaria.
Mekong River. Much like the pure, powerful waters of the Mekong, the women of Cambodia embody strength and power. This costume represents the flow of health, happiness, and prosperity. This goddess knows how the Mekong flows in Cambodia.
Cameroon! Up. Nailed it. This costume honors women who've made an impact on the women's empowerment movement in Cameroon. It's meant to inspire girls who may not yet believe in themselves that they too can change the world. We admire those who inspire in Cameroon.
The values of diversity and acceptance that Canada upholds. It features elements from countries competing at Miss Universe intertwined with Canada's flag. They're too humble to brag, but proud of their flag in Canada.
Here comes Cayman Islands. One of 5 subspecies found only in the Cayman Islands, the pygmy blue butterfly is one of the smallest in the world. About the size of a pinky nail, they have black and white banded antennae, and despite their name, they are primarily a copper brown. Way up in the skies, you'll find small butterflies in Cayman Islands. Flapping to the very end, I love it.
Chile! Inspired by the condor and made with feathers to create an impressive wingspan, this look represents the majestic bird that's native to Chile. Humans are the greatest threat to condors, so this delegate wants to raise awareness and prevent extinction. Who doesn't adore a majestic condor like Chile?
I guess she's leaving. Here comes Colombia. This piece is inspired by an iconic river in the Llanos region. It's a testament to the enchanting landscapes of the Colombian Eastern Plains, crafted with Swarovski crystals and adorned with glass beads. She sure does deliver an ode to a river, Colombia!
Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a small country with diverse ecosystems, located between two bodies of water that irrigate the land. This dress represents the rich marine spaces and beautiful beaches, while the trident is an ode to coral reefs. It's not a reach to say life's a beach in Costa Rica.
Croatia! This look was inspired by the natural beauty of the Lika region, the largest national park in Croatia and a World Heritage Site. The costume features the area's rarest flower and a Lika cap that's a modern version of a Roman Empire headdress. It's her duty to rep natural beauty in Croatia.
Curacao! This costume represents Curaçao's inspiring athletes who want to one day compete at the Olympic Games beneath their island's flag. It embodies determination and resilience while blending regal beauty with athletic symbolism. Olympic rings are her favorite things in Curacao.
Czech Republic. The inspiration for this natural costume is a beautiful jewel, the Czech garnet. Because the gem is known for its red color, a nude fabric was used so both the delegate and the stones would stand out, creating the appearance of one large gem. The deep red tones are unique in these stones, Czech Republic.
Let's hear it for Denmark! This Nordic ocean dragon is a fusion of fantasy and reality, portraying a mythical creature that peacefully resides within the depths of the Nordic Ocean. The costume symbolizes the enduring spirit of the Vikings. Jump on the bandwagon and bow down to this dragon in Denmark!
Dominican Republic. Plantains are one of the top crops in the Dominican Republic and a favorite local.
Yêu phở Hà Nội thử ngay cung đình nhé.
Plantains are one of the top crops in the Dominican Republic and a favorite local food. This costume, called Plantain Power, features the beautiful flower that produces the plantain and a ready-to-eat headpiece. You'd be insane not to love a plantain in Dominican Republic.
Ecuador! Behold, the Ecuadorian Railway, completed in 1908. On the back is a wagon featuring a steam-producing chimney. And on top, you'll find a crown representing the lanterns used by the railroad workers. She's got beauty and brains and appreciates trains. Ecuador!
Egypt. When flooding, the Nile River used to leave behind silt that was rich in minerals, allowing crops to flourish. These days, the river is tainted due to tons of waste being dumped in it. So this costume is a call to stop the pollution. It sure is vile that they've polluted the Nile in Egypt.
Introducing the Volcanic Empowerment Costume. It honors the transformative power of nature and the human spirit. It features an eruption of volcano elements, symbolizing the rebirth of the country. It's hard to hide.
It really is a shame they didn't like that one. Equatorial Guinea. This costume is inspired by Equatorial Guinea's national emblem, the ceiba. As one of the largest trees of the tropics, its strength is a metaphor for the country's power against colonial chains. The crystals represent divine liberation through independence. She's proud to be dressed like a tree, Equatorial Guinea.
Let's hear it for Finland! Growing up as a redhead, Paula admired Scandinavian fairy tale characters with red hair. They gave her confidence, so this costume is an ode to Finnish children and the characters that inspire them to succeed. You'll stop and stare at her fiery red hair, Finland!
Let's hear it for France. This La Vie en Rose costume was custom made for use at Moulin Rouge. French singer Edith Piaf sang at the world-famous cabaret in 1944, and this look pays homage to the iconic figure on an international stage. The cabaret is on full display in France.
Germany! Rapunzel is a German fairy tale about a girl crossing borders and looking for the light. This brave German princess never stops believing in the force for good, inspiring this delegate to keep fighting. We'll all stop and stare as she lets down her hair. Germany!
Great Britain. Great Britain gave the world English, the official language of 67 countries. This national costume is a tribute to both the English language and the Oxford Dictionary, an unsurpassed guide that documents around 600,000 words. If it's English you speak, you might want to peek at Great Britain.
Let's hear it for Greece! Behold Ero, the priestess of the goddess Aphrodite. This costume consists of an all-silk tunic, brown to symbolize Mother Earth. A handmade metal piece was designed above the tunic, which symbolizes vegetation. Looking alrighty, beside Aphrodite, it's Greece!
Here comes Guatemala. This outfit was inspired by the national flower of Guatemala, the white nun orchid. These delicate beauties inhabit the cloudy forests of her country, so the back of this costume features its gorgeous petals. We don't think it's whack to have a flower on back in Guatemala.
80% of Guyana is covered in rainforest. So this costume represents the country's abundance of wildlife. Aside from the array of animals, the skirt features lilies, a beautiful aquatic plant that's native to South America. It'd be silly not to feature the lily like Guyana. Round of applause for Guyana.
She used 4 coat racks to make that costume.
Incredible.
I think we got another big one coming. It's Honduras! This look pays tribute to the working spirit of Lenca women, a group dedicated to crafting. The colorful designs haven't changed much in the past 500 years, thanks to ancestral knowledge passed down from mother to daughter for generations. It's more than fine to wear a Lenca design in Honduras. Remember, you guys can vote for your favorite on the Miss Universe app.
Let's give it up for Hungary. This modern take on a traditional Hungarian folk costume features a red velvet jacket that closes under the bust with a sash. Underneath is a fine silk peasant blouse and one-of-a-kind patterned skirt. With a look that's chic, but also unique, it's Hungary!
Up next, we've got Iceland. This costume represents the midnight sun, a natural phenomenon that occurs during certain months in Iceland. There are several days in which the sun never sets, dramatically affecting the country's summer daylight hours. Even at night, the sun shines bright in Iceland.
India! Behold, a resilient modern India who stands tall with grace. Her diversity and integrity and strength are embroidered in this armored goddess look. Powerful shoulders highlight the feminine form, and the lotus halo carries religious symbols. She rules the place with strength and grace, India!
Indonesia. This costume pays homage to the characters in an interpretation of the epic saga Mahabharata. It highlights resilience and wisdom in the face of adversity, encouraging virtuous living and justice. It's no surprise, she's resilient and wise. Indonesia.
Goddess of the sea, protecting Irish waters from pollution. Made from recycled plastic lids and reclaimed wool, this costume reminds us that the future of our planet depends on sustainability. The simple solution is stopping pollution in Ireland.
Here comes Italy. This dress chronicles Italian scientific history. It represents the light of reason illuminating the great female minds of the past and present. From the darkness of illiteracy at the bottom to the bright sun on top. It takes more than college for this level of knowledge. Italy.
Jamaica! Port Royal was once the wealthiest city in the Caribbean. Destroyed by the Great Earthquake of 1692, the sunken city still boasts a vivid profusion of marine life and breathtaking treasures. She remains loyal to the city Port Royal, Jamaica!
Please welcome Japan. Here we see a kimono that was crafted by a female leader in Japan's beauty industry. Made in a traditional style with a sprinkle of sparkle, the red represents the sunrise of a new day, while the white signifies pureness. With an umbrella overhead and a kimono that's red, it's Japan.
a significant figure in Kazakh history. This costume celebrates the courage and bravery of the great ruler of the past, while the details and patterns symbolize the country's culture. Celebrating a ruler has never been cooler than in Kazakhstan.
Here comes Korea. This outfit was made by the same designer who crafted looks for the girl group Blackpink, who performed at Coachella this year. It's a modern interpretation of attire worn by royalty at a coronation ceremony. Like a modern Cinderella, she's ready for Coachella, Korea.
Make some noise for Kosovo! This look was inspired by singer and actress Necmiye Pagarusa, known for music and fashion. She experimented with different styles and had a profound impact on the country. She's a dead ringer for a real stylish singer, Kosovo!
Remember to keep voting on the Miss You app. Your first vote, as always, is free. Give it up for Laos. This dress is made of red Lao silk with golden stripes and symbolizes patience. It was inspired by the craftsmanship and wisdom of her country's people that has been passed down from generation to generation. Deserving a crown for this silky gown, it's Laos.
The daisy is the national flower of Latvia. Its presence in meadows and fields has long inspired poets, and it is often depicted in traditional Latvian art, embroidery, and even folk songs. You'd have to be crazy to not admire the daisy in Latvia. Look at that beautiful silk.
Wow. Love it.
Malaysia! Songket is a decorative, hand-woven fabric made by interesting gold or silver thread in between the base design. Traditionally worn by royalty, today it is used all over the country for weddings and other festive occasions. You can't be upset when you've got a songket like Malaysia!
Firing out of the gate, it is Malta. In Malta, there used to be nearly 50 species of butterflies, but overdevelopment caused that number to dwindle. This is both an ode to the insect and an homage to Europride, which was recently held in the country. You can't hide this butterfly's pride. Malta.
Mauritius! Vako is a Mauritian artist known for his depictions of island life. This native design, topped with a shell crown, was inspired by the artist and reflects the beauty and colors of the island nation. You won't hear us whine about a native design from Mauritius!
Mexico! This mystical heroine with a Mexican heart protects the lives of magic beings in her world. The mask, headpiece, and wings present the perfect fusion of an owl and a deer, animals that represent wisdom and focus. If you're on the prowl for a magical owl, check out Mexico.
Mongolia! This look draws inspiration from 13th century Mongolia. In those days, women's hair stood so tall it reached for the heavens, and their heads were topped with hats like that, much like their aspirations reached skyward. Having a ball and a hat that's tall, it's Mongolia!
Arvin, it was a big mistake wearing this mascot costume. I'm sweating bullets up here.
Are you really?
Oh, yes, I am. Just not comfortable.
I'm cold right now. I think you still look good in that costume, though. Good choice.
Give it up for Myanmar. In Myanmar Buddhist culture, there's a tradition called Virtue Tree, where donations from savings are collected for the monasteries during festivals. This costume represents a lady dressing up for the ceremony, prepared to do good deeds. She's making a splash on her way to give cash. It's Myanmar.
Resilience, adaptability. Oryx is featured on Namibia's coast, desert animal that adapts to. We think it's dope to be a Namibia. I always wonder how these costumes are shipped here from all over the world.
They stuff them in a big envelope.
I remember mine was huge and it was quite a journey.
Give it up for Nepal! A world flawed by conflict often leads us to confine the peaceful dove to a cage. This attire embodies Nepal's desire to promote peace, both as an enduring legacy within their country and around the world. Promoting peace and love by freeing a dove. It's Nepal! There's a dove on the loose over there on the stage.
You should go get it. The Netherlands! The tulip is the most famous flower in the Netherlands, and every color has meaning. The orange represents enthusiasm, but this delegate is enthusiastic about all the colors, as she has evolved into the proud woman you see here. Evolve and empower, like this rainbow flower, the Netherlands!
Let's hear it for Nicaragua! Check out this great-tailed grackle. The costume consists of a tight-fitting leotard, a plume decorated with feathers, two immense shiny wings, and an extensive tail decorated with thousands of crystals. It's a challenge to tackle, dressing up like a grackle in Nicaragua.
represents the power and impact women have had on Nigeria throughout history. It's an ode to three notable queens in particular whose influence as heroines and warriors shaped the great nation. You've never seen such a powerful queen as Nigeria.
Norway. This costume pays tribute to Queen Sonja of Norway, a great artist who studied dressmaking and is known for wardrobe recycling. Inspired by old folk styles using modern techniques and upcycled materials, this look features the national colors of red, white, and blue. She stays loyal to a look that's royal in Norway.
Pakistan. This costume is all about individuality. The delegate aims to celebrate the rich and diverse culture, history, and lifestyle of her country through this outfit. Pakistan is home to multiple ethnicities and 74 languages, causing a stir being undeniably her. It's Pakistan.
To our ears shows she deserves
Legendary guitarist Mengore. The outfit is adorned with sequins and colors that represent the energy that flows through music. And the colors of the two flags stand for justice, peace, and freedom. She'll go far with her flags and guitar. Paraguay!
Up next we have Peru. The tumi, a word meaning knife, was once used as a ceremonial instrument in pre-Columbian coastal civilizations. Today, it's used as a good luck symbol that can be found in doctor's offices across Peru. She'll save your life if you go under the knife in Peru.
It's a plane. It's Philippines. Crowned with the captain's hat, this costume is a salute to the delegate's role as an Air Force reservist. This look is representative of her country, resilient and radiant. There's no denying she's the queen of flying in the Philippines.
Next down the runway, we have Poland. Here we see white and red, the colors of Poland's flag. But the costume's unique design is meant to represent all the other contestants' homelands as well. It's an ode to pageantry and the world's most beautiful women. We think it's noble to design something global like Poland.
Old monarchy. Went her way.
Puerto Rico. This costume, Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian, pays tribute to the architecture of Old San Juan while representing the most important cultural festival in Puerto Rico. It's a celebration of music, folklore, and art. Join the celebration and go on vacation to Puerto Rico.
Russia! This Tsar Swan-inspired costume features a white lace corset and a long, fluffy gown made of fell fabric. The dress embodies a rich mix of Russian culture inspired by artwork that can be seen at a gallery in Moscow. The artist couldn't have drawn a more breathtaking swan. Russia! Wow, just gorgeous. One more time for Russia!
Here comes St. Lucia. This look is a tribute to Nobel Prize winners from her country, as St. Lucia has the highest number of Nobel laureates per capita. The laureate insignia is embedded in this gold and bronze costume.
Nhập hội liên quân cùng TH True Yogurt trúng hơn 100.000 quà tặng. Riêng ngày 20 giải iPhone 14 Pro Max 256GB, thỏa thích cày eSports mượt mà. Nạp full mana, phá đảo thế giới ảo với 30.000 thẻ Garena. Không đòi rớt mạng.
With her eyes on a Nobel Prize, it's St. Lucia.
Singapore! Here we see a blend of heritage and rich cultural tapestry. The ensemble is embellished with Indian and Southeast Asian accessories. And to honor Singapore's national identity, vibrant shades of red were incorporated. Wearing a creation that celebrates her nation, it's Singapore!
Here comes Slovakia. This design, featuring a corset in the shape of a heart and a crown of straw, was crafted to empower...
Slovakia, I will need to borrow that dress. Give it up. This costume, inspired by traditional Zulu beadwork and Indian heritage, and is an ode to her nation. This World Cup win in
Less than 10 costumes left.
My voice. Y'all need to be losing your
they might. Spain. Was inspired by the carnation of this delegate who has faced both embracing her beauty, fitting yellow fabric and rich magnitude. Nation deserves a standing Spain.
Switzerland! This ensemble honors the Swiss Guard, steadfast protectors of the Pope. The Renaissance-style uniform is adorned with stones to make it more feminine and comes complete with a bedazzled weapon. We can only hope that she safeguards the Pope in Switzerland!
I know we have some fans of this next delegate, Thailand. Behold the Mother Earth Goddess, highly revered and worshipped throughout Thai history. She's often depicted twisting her long hair and producing holy water, which is eventually used to nourish mankind. Twisting her hair so there's water to share. Thailand.
Trinidad and Tobago! The Scarlet Abyss is a small bird with long legs to help it wade through water. As they grow, the bird's color intensifies, and that brilliant red you see embodies the vibrance and passion of the people in this delegate's country. Red and unique with a long, narrow beak, it's Trinidad and Tobago!
She's officially our tallest delegate right now.
That is some skill right there. Wow. You know, I tried that once and I fell.
Here comes Ukraine. This costume is a dedication to the unconditional love of a mother and the defenselessness of children in the face of war. mothers all over Ukraine are begging and dreaming of a sky without missiles. We hope war will cease so they can have peace in Ukraine.
Next we have USA. Behold America's famous landmarks. As the daughter of a Venezuelan immigrant, the Statue of Liberty is especially meaningful to this delegate. Also featured are red, white, and blue fireworks and thousands of crystals. She's proud of her nation and pro-immigration, USA.
Just 3 costumes left to go. Remember to keep voting. And here comes Venezuela. This handcrafted ensemble is a masterpiece of embroidery and crystal beading. It features hues of red, orange, and gold, and a mask paying homage to the Dancing Devils, a set of popular religious festivals. We dance with the devil to get on her level, Venezuela. Give it up for our stage manager, Donna.
Let's hear it for Vietnam. This costume was inspired by worship of the Tam Phu Mother, which was recognized by UNESCO in 2016. Combined with the lotus, it showcases the temperament and soul of the Vietnamese people. In case you didn't notice, she's a fan of the lotus in Vietnam.
Last but not least, Zimbabwe. Covered in cowrie shells to represent womanhood, the orange fabric on the back of this outfit symbolizes Zimbabwe's setting sun. On the shoulders, you'll notice mighty lions covered in gold, a mineral found beneath their land. This setting sun means the costume show's done. It's Zimbabwe! Well, there you have it. 84 unique delegates and 84 one-of-a-kind national costumes. Big shout out, of course, to my co-host Arbany, the magical country of El Salvador. Give yourselves a hand. All of you amazing fans, you're fantastic.
Wow, what an incredible show. I am so inspired. Let's give it up one more time. I can't hear you, El Salvador. Remember to vote on the Miss Universe app right now. We'll be announcing the winning costume live during the Miss Universe Finals November 18th on Roku. And be sure to follow Miss Universe on all social media channels and for exclusively content you won't find anywhere else.
Now, folks, if I can take center stage by myself for a second, not because I want the attention, well, that's part of it. But listen. All right, who'd you like? Who was your favorite? All right. We had a lot of fun tonight. But before we go, I wanted to introduce you to a special guest who loves El Salvador as much as I do. So she asked to come out here to say thank you. I think it's best to introduce her with a little bio, Miss Universe style. She's a member of the Miss Universe family for 25 years. This cat-loving icon has been a mentor to thousands of women around the world. This president rocks, so her face is on my socks. Paula Shugart, everybody.
Thank you, Nick. Gracias, El Salvador! As I said at the welcome event just over 1 year ago, I had my first Zoom call with President Bukele's team about hosting Miss Universe here in El Salvador. And I must admit, years of watching the news in the United States had made me skeptical. I said, do you have a venue? Is there infrastructure? And most importantly, is it safe? But to every question I posed, I was told, you must come see what we are doing here. This is the new El Salvador. I was told, we promise you, the people of El Salvador will deliver. We will be ready, and we want to welcome the world to our country. And as I said before, the pure passion and pride that I felt convinced me El Salvador would deliver. And El Salvador, you have delivered beyond our greatest expectations. Ahora todos somos salvadoreños. So I gave you my word that we would work together to create a great event. I promised you I would personally use my years of experience to bring the message of the new El Salvador to the world. Saturday will be a culmination and a celebration of this partnership. And it does not get any better than this. And I can think of no better place than in this beautiful country, on this magnificent stage. On this magnificent stage, to announce the end of my tenure as the president of Miss Universe. I have decided that this Saturday will be my last show. And to be clear, this decision has been months in the making and is not in a response to recent events. I stayed because of my belief in El Salvador. And my love for the Miss Universe brand. I have always passionately believed Miss Universe is not about any one woman. It's about community, our community. It's about the passionate fans, the title holders, the national directors who have remained dedicated to this brand through thick and thin. And because of them, the Miss Universe brand is strong and will remain resilient. Over 20 years ago, I took over as president during another turbulent time at this company. And it was this community who guided me every step of the way. I am so proud of all that we have accomplished. We taught women that true beauty is based in confidence and using your voice. We expanded our global reach and focused on telling the stories of all of these incredible women. We worked hard to change the rules to be more inclusive. 12 years ago, we became the first major brand to open our doors to transgender women. And this year, we changed the rules to allow married women and mothers to compete. And for the first time in our history, we have 2 mothers competing on this stage. If I can leave you with anything, what I have learned as president is there is a critical difference between declaring the words transformational leadership and being a real transformational leader. Transformational leadership is not about one person. It can and it must be about putting the needs of the team above all else in creating a vision for the future. It can and it must be empathetic, beyond self-interest. It can and it must be committed to building confidence through inspiration and teamwork, not insecurity and chaos. It can and it must be about motivation, not denigration. And above all, it must be about honesty, respect, integrity, and living by your word. one cannot just talk the talk, one must walk the walk. And that is my message today, for we all must commit to demanding the best of each other as we go forward in these times that are so challenging, not just for the organization, but for the world. And I know, with all the talent that I see in this room, you will make that dream of true transformation leadership a reality, starting with the leadership that I have found here in El Salvador. Every year I say Miss Universe will change the course of one young woman's life forever, but it also changed the course of mine. Not only did I meet my soulmate, my life was made richer by the thousands of women who continue to inspire me each and every day. It also enabled me to travel the world with an incredible team of people. We were family more than colleagues. And more recently, I could have not asked for a better partner than Amy Emmerich. It has been my honor to work beside all of you. Miss Universe is a very, very special brand, deserving of love, proper leadership, support, and investment. To our fans, you are the best in the world, and I am happy to be joining your ranks. To all of you, thank you for this incredible adventure. I have been truly blessed. And to all of the women claiming their place in the world, never, ever be afraid to use your voice. Use this platform we've been given, and you can truly change the world. And don't think for 1 minute I'm retiring. I have an unbelievable story to tell, and I look forward to telling it. But first, don't forget to tune in on Saturday as we crown our new Miss Universe. I love you all, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Good night, everyone. Thank you.